Hey guys, welcome to the weekly Kevin Bacon challenge. It'll begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to this week's KBC. This week's names are Kevin Conroy, Mark Hamill, Tim Daly, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, Milla Jovovich, and Bryan Cranston. Let's get to it. Kevin Conroy was on Cheers with Kirstie Alley. Kirstie Alley was in Drop Dead Gorgeous with Amy Adams. Amy Adams is in On the Road with Kirsten Stewart. Kirsten Stewart was in Adventureland with Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds was in X-Men Origins Wolverine with Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman was in X-Men First Class with Kevin Bacon. Mark Hamill. Mark Hamill was in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back with Shannon Elizabeth. Shannon Elizabeth was in Love Actually with Keira Knightley. Keira Knightley was in King Arthur with Clive Owen. Clive Owen was in Closer with Julia Roberts. Julia Roberts was in Flatliners with Kevin Bacon. Tim Daly. Tim Daly was on Wings with Thomas Hayden Church. Thomas Hayden Church was in We Bought a Zoo with Matt Damon. Matt Damon was in Contagion with Gwyneth Paltrow. Gwyneth Paltrow was in Seven with Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt was in Sleepers with Kevin Bacon. Mary Elizabeth Winstead was in Checking Out with Peter Falk. Peter Falk was in Corey Romano with Peter Berg. Peter Berg was in Collateral with Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx was in The Soulless with Lorraine Toussaint. Lorraine Toussaint played the DA on The Closer with Kyra Sedgwick. Kyra Sedgwick is married to Kevin Bacon. Milla Jovovich was in The Fifth Element with Gary Oldman. Gary Oldman was in Hannibal with Julianne Moore. Julianne Moore was in Cloney with Nia Dobrev. Nia Dobrev is in The Perks of Being a Wallflower with Dylan McDermott. Dylan McDermott is in Steel Magnolias with Julia Roberts. Julia Roberts was in Flatliners with Kevin Bacon. Bryan Cranston. Bryan Cranston was in Fallen with Paul Wesley. Paul Wesley was in Beneath the Blue with David Keith. David Keith was in U571 with Harvey Keitel. Harvey Keitel was in Be Cool with Uma Thurman. Uma Thurman was in Batman and Robin with Alicia Silverstone. Alicia Silverstone was in Beauty Shop with Kevin Bacon. That's it for this week's names. Last week I gave you a challenge to connect Terry Hawks, and no one said who Terry Hawks was or why I would be so fascinated with her. Only one person did a connection, but yes, that is the correct way to connect them. Also, a faster way, which I always have a faster way and a long way, but I always choose the long way instead of the faster way. Faster way is Terry Hawks was the voice of Sailor Moon for 5 seasons, I think? 5? Well, 3 arcs. 3 arcs of the series with Vince Carrazza. He was Tuxedo Mask. Vince Carrazza voiced the character Alden Jones in Bray's Face with Alicia Silverstone. And Alicia Silverstone was in Beauty Shop with Kevin Bacon. She played Sharon Spitz. Voiced the character Sharon Spitz in Bray's Face. Yeah. And this week, your name to connect to Kevin Bacon is Dreama Walker. Yeah, I've already done it. And I'll tell you next week how I did it. You tell me a way you can do it. If you can find a different way or faster way, let me know. And I will see you guys next week. Don't forget to leave me names down below. And I need to get out of this hot room. Whew. Bye! That's it for this week's challenge. Remember to like, favorite, and leave names in the comments for next week. Also, if you want to, you can check out my vlogging channel, last week's challenge, or subscribe for the next week's KBC. All my links are in the bump bar. I will school you in a week.